Alright guys, welcome back. We are playing Decisive campaigns, Ardennes offensive, and we're playing as Germans. This is Wacht am Rhein campaign. That's the whole major campaign basically, and we are playing on the 21st December 1944, and we have made all of our moves as Germans on the at noon basically. So we're going to take a look at the enemy movement at 1200 hours basically, and then we'll move on to the 1800 hour turn. Now last time for a couple of turns I've been thinking about supply, and the way I've been thinking about is supply here is really that looking at the situation I have here in Stourmont-la-Glaise is that we have really poor supply around here. It is a major problem because, I mean, last time we had some good supply is in here, or decent supply anyway. This is 75% of all the supply comes through when it's yellow, I think, and I think it's 50% when it's green, or green-blue rather, bluish, and then red I think is 25%, and then 0 once you're outside of that. So sure, these ones won't help of course, but still it's a problem. So I'd like to fix that problem of course. Going up here we can see that it's actually using Stabilo, so it comes in as yellow, and then Stabilo, it does give us, sorry, let's see here we go, it does give us logistics because it's a major point, so it gives us 60 extra movement points basically, for logistical points or something. So and going back to supply, as far as I understand it, if you are within yellow basically, I mean, then it just extends. It has a problem here. So basically 75% comes into Stabilo and then it extends it. So that's why we can only see yellow. So something I'd like to do here is first of all, of course, see, do we have the same problem all over the place? We can see here and Hofen and Elsenborn, it's all green, but we're starting to get the same problem around here as well. Runs through Hofen here, and then we have the problem of having yellow, and well, we'll see what happens here, but yellow all around here. But at least we don't have like green or even red, so it's not terrible at this moment. Let's move on to this one over here. So here we have Vilsalm over here, but looking at this one we can see it goes through Vilsalm, but since and this one will be alleviated here once these ones are gone, because we have moved a lot of units here. I think that the green will maybe extend to over here. If we're really lucky, it will extend all the way to the supply base here, and then it will extend from this supply base over here with plus 40, because it's a medium one, and that is going to help. But right now it's in green or bluish probably, which means that everything around it is blue until it becomes red basically. So yeah, it's a problem for sure. There's another supply coming in like this also, not going through Vilsalm. Actually it is, I mean St. Bith, but it's not going through here. And we can also see that this one probably has to do with sending supply as well, but I'm not sure. What else? So I think Vilsalm is going to be helped after a while. Then we have these units over here. They don't get received there from this one, probably because of this situation here, and that has to do with mainly us driving here. So that's going to be a lot better. But right now we can see that we are actually getting supply, and it's yellow all around here from Bastogne. Bastogne is fine. It is plus 60, so it's a major one, which is good. And we can see where it comes from. It comes all the way through Wilts, which is, as you can see, yellow, and then it just supplies. So we haven't had any movement around here. So this one has to do, I guess, just with the fact that we are tracing supply through here quite a lot. I think so, at least. And right now it's actually not being used because of maybe one turn it uses this one, next turn it chooses this one because this one has been traffic jam basically. But we can still see here that this one uses Etzelbuik, and Etzelbuik is also doing fine with plus 40 and so on. But once those points are gone, as far as I understand, it extends fully up here, basically, but not up here. So that's like the last point. Once it goes over here, there are no free points or anything available, so that becomes then a worst case, basically. So this one will be in yellow, also going into Wilts. And if we would want to have green all around here, the only way to do that is to put a minor supply point here, for example, to extend another 10 more points, movement points, and that would make this one probably green, and then they would extend everything to green as well. So everything we can see here in yellow pretty much would probably be green as well. But yellow is not bad anyway. It's totally fine. We can see that we're doing fine here. Let's take a look at the south here. As long as we're within, it's still yellow over here as well. And looking at this one, for example, it goes through Martelange, which is totally fine. It's yellow over here as well. And we have, this is supposedly ours. I don't know. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. Anyway, so it's all yellow here. However, here we can see it's green. So it becomes a problem here, around somewhere around here. And that does not have to do with, let's have a look at this one. Yeah, it's supposedly open here, but it doesn't extend. It extends through Wilts, is it? No, it's not. So it goes through Etzelbuik over here, all the way from here, that one, Echternach and so on. So yeah, so that's interesting. So anyway, we have yellow here, we have some green here, and this is totally fine. Down here we're green, so it's, yeah, we're fine here. But the problem is mainly down here. So to fix this one, let's take a look here. I would probably need to put something in here to extend, and I would like to extend this one, maybe with a major one, maybe with a medium one, or maybe with a minor one. I think putting a minor one here would extend 10 more points, and I don't know about these points, what they mean, if they mean like kind of like action points or whatever. So it's difficult really to know. But Stavelot, for example, it does have an extension of 60. So yeah, and it can definitely reach Spa here. So it runs through Spa in a nice way. Spa here also is being built up right now, but it's half, so this one is a major as well. So it will also, when it's filled up here, extend 60. And that is going to help us when we travel west here for sure. But thing is that looking at these units over here, they don't have an extender because it doesn't run through Stavelot, which is kind of a shame that it doesn't run like this, but it calculates it as that it's not useful to do that somehow. So I don't know, maybe that has to do with this yellow here. If you would go this way here, that it'd be turn into red or something like that, or green blue or something, turquoise. And then once you hit here, it would extend turquoise, which means that this would also be turquoise. So maybe that's what it's using basically. So you could put a point in here as well, because right now we do get supply like that. And if you want yellow all around here and a point here, yeah, you could put one over there. And in here you could put maybe, I mean, if you put a minor one in here, for example, that would extend 10 more points. And if those points would be enough to Stavelot, to keep Stavelot green, that would mean that everything around here would be green. And everything after Spa would also be green. Up to their points of 60 once it gets up to 60. So yeah, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about that, and probably maybe I'll experiment off map to just realize that this one position here with a minor would be enough to reach Stavelot. However, if we have a 10 here, it would probably extend this one to green, maybe to Trapon, perhaps, I don't know, depending on how far 10 points actually are able to extend, because maybe it's like wheeled, that this one is 10 points movement, and maybe, I can't remember if transport points are like half or something. That would mean that this would be like 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, or so on. That would be the 10 points or something, I don't know. Maybe this one all would be green then or something, I don't know. But maybe not, maybe they extend just up here or here, something like that, for 10 points, and that'd be green. But then we have the same problem again, because then this would be yellow, this whole place, and then further away it will be turquoise and red and so on. It would be much better for us around here, sure, right now, to put down something like that, but we would have to extend further, because over here, let's look at the large map. Where from here can we find another supply point? There's one in Spa, there's one in Stavelot. There is nothing here until you actually reach here. So I'd guess that, these guys here, they do have one in Marche and so on in La Roche. But moving up here, we definitely need to add our own, I think. Unless Spa actually is able to help us with things. But if we want to go just west, that's not going to be enough probably. So we have to think about how we do this, definitely. And also right now we are traveling on dirt roads, unless we actually use Beaumont, which is probably the way to bring supply forward, using these highways and or these highways. So we'll see what happens. So that's some thinking about that. There's nothing in Beaumont, for example, and supply-wise and so on. So we'll see. We have to experiment with that. But enough with that. Now we are going to take a look at the enemy phase simply. So let's do that. And I don't know really if there is anything I'm worried about. Not really. Maybe the lone Tiger 2 battalion having lots of airborne units, but they are moving away, so I don't think I should be worried there. And they're sitting in forest also, heavy forest. And of course, there's always airplanes, exactly. Let's have a look then. So they're moving away from Hauptstadt Arlon. They're going back there. We got hit there. Opel Blitz only. Jagdpanther only there. 1. And they are, I don't know what they're doing there. That is Orthowell. They're moving away there. And that is Spa, I think. La Roche. Okay, so they're moving away. What is that? I don't know. So, moving up there. We got attacked, but they lost some. That was Vilsam, that's Spa. That's Vilsam, that's Spa. That's northern part of Spa. This is 116th. That's Verviers, Spa, northeastern Spa. We got hit, but they lost. They move away, which is good for them. I think they moved down to Arlon. Yeah, they have a problem. We're reeling them in, really casting the net down in Arlon area. So we'll see what happens there. Hofalise. They're trying to escape. We got hit, but they lost some rear area units there. They lost a Sherman tank right there. But it seems like they pushed us. Okay. I'm going to take a look at that one. We got hit, but they lost 8 Shermans or something. That's fantastic. And we lost nothing. Northern part of Spa. Oh man, that is interesting. Orthowell, we're doing fine in Orthowell. Oh, they're moving things up there. That's cool. That's still Spa. That's Röttgen up there. They're leaving there. And that's northern parts of northeastern part of Spa. That's very easy to kill off if that will remain. 2 and 2, not easy because they're 82. That's quite strong, but still some artillery, and we'll see what happens. This is a clever move, of course, if they stay there. This is Stoumont setting up this barrier, trying to move away here, I think, because we're moving these guys in here also, so it's difficult for them. Already 293 steps, but we should be able to reach 400 something. Yeah. So this is Stoumont. Shuffling around there. So this is Orthowell. This is 2nd Panzer and Lehr. This is what we were worried about, actually. Oh, I did put another unit there so that it was strong on the Tiger 2 unit. We have Röttgen up here. That's lost. It's going to be interesting to see if they move away from there. This is Arlon, so they're actually moving back there. Oh, this is interesting. So I think Arlon might actually be lost for them even, and that they're going to be too late to the party, basically. I think so. We'll see. And if I capture their strategic supply, that would hurt them a lot, of course. So we're going to continue now, of course, with weather MVPs, as we always do. And then we'll take a look at the card and stats before we move on to history. So this is the weather on the next round, round 23. It's afternoon, it's light precipitation, as we have had before as well. And we can see that on round 29 there will be mist during the morning. So we'll have 2 days, basically. It's going to be this at 18 or 100 coming up. Night doesn't really matter because it's going to be so dark. And then a whole day up with 3 turns of light, with light precipitation, able to see a lot. Then we'll have mist in the morning afterwards. And that's going to be really difficult to see, and yeah, move around with caution. We had I can't remember how many points we actually had, but I think we had under 160 at least. So we have 143 plus 23 extra VPs, giving us a total of 166, which is fantastic. 200 VPs are needed for a major victory. Right now we're at 160 VPs actually, or above actually, I'd say. So that means we're doing fantastic, of course. So let's take a look at the stats when it comes to how much we have killed and so on. We have access losses. We can see that we've lost over 3,000 Volksgrenadiers. Then K98s. We have some Sturmgewehr 44 assault troops, I think, 14 or 1440. In regular infantry. And then we have lost lots of pioneers actually, and Nachttroops, Jägers, and also of course SS infantry. Not so many Panzergrenadiers, and not that many SS Panzergrenadiers, but still some. And really that's not a whole lot. It's like kind of what you have in a Kampfgruppe or something like that, just one, that's all lost actually. And this is, I think, after we have gained reinforcements. But some Fallschirmjägers, some staff, but that's not HQ staff. Anyway, 105 Stugs, 72 Panthers. Oof. Yeah, I am very offensive. I'm being very offensive. Is that how you say it? I'm using it in an offensive way anyway. Definitely. Tanks, not just going for enemy tanks, but although I prefer that, of course. So I do use them against units with like bazookas, I was going to say. Yeah. Let's have a look at the ratio then. We have a ratio of, let's have a look, 5.9. We're definitely approaching 6.0, which is fantastic. So let's have a look at cards and stats. We now have 66 points because we actually get 65 points now, not 60 only. Let's have a look why that is. Because there we go. We got everything but Marsch. That's cool. So we got Malmedy, of course, Martelange. We have Wilds, Houffalize we took quite recently. Vilsam, we have Bastogne, Saint-Vith, Big Began. Yeah, it's 65 points. Maybe soon to be 70 points. That's crazy. All right, let's take a look at the cards, perhaps. Then. So card-wise, we don't have anything new, but we will in time. Let's take a look at other cards. We have fuel for 109 points. Wow. It's really difficult to get extra fuel then. And if we will have problem with fuel, that might mean that we might actually have to put away some tanks and stuff and just make them infantries. So we'll see how that works out. So yeah, it's tough, definitely tough. Air support is reduced, and we have these depots also. All right, let's take a look at the brief here, because we will have, when it comes to the Germans here, we can see that we are on round 23, or we'll start round 23 rather. So let's have a look at when the next one is coming in. And again, I don't know if I dare to bring those in because of all the usage of fuel. 23, we have Panzergrenadier Division coming in on turn 30. That's only 7. That's like 2 days from now. Right. And we have these ones, Volksgrenadiers, actually showing up. 79s. So it's just an infantry division, it seems, on turn 25. That's quite soon. And we also have this Panzer division coming in also on turn 29. I feel like I've overdone it. because I've taken out 10 SS, 11 Panzer. These ones I haven't, and I don't think I need to, because we'll get some others. Yeah, that's crazy. Really, really crazy. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at stats then, shall we? We start with total troops, and as always we want to increase this one, and we definitely have. Like, I remember we had 45,000 more units or troops than before, but now we actually have 63,000. 63,000, that's a lot. We can also see that we have lost some units here. Actually quite a lot there compared to other turns. So that's interesting. But yeah, I remember like last time, I think I've done some all-out attacks, or one all-out attack where we lost some units. So, but we were quite aggressive, and also you have that one, but then again you have that one. So yeah, it's interesting. But also, why does it go down like this? Because this is what we had on the 1200 hours. It seems like we've lost. Maybe this is the start. Yeah, exactly. Could be. I don't know. Anyway, it looks very good. This gap is increasing, which is what we want. So, yeah, it's great. Let's take a look at supply then. So this is our supply situation. We are receiving this. We are delivering this to units, which is worse and worse, which is not that good really. And that might have one of the things is what I spoke about before, that we have a problem in Stourmont and Trapon area. Anyway, although this happens, we have a continuous decrease here. It's not so in supply, so it seems to be on a little bit on the low side. It's nothing terrible still, so it's still fine. And you can think about it this way. See that there's a difference here of 2,000, or maybe it should be larger, like 10,000 or something, but still we have 32,000. So if that would happen, then we'll have like 3 turns anyway. If it's gonna stay this close, that it would give us 10 turns at least. So we'll see what happens. Something to keep an eye on at least. Let's take a look at unit supply. Here we can see that unfortunately there is a gap between requesting and receiving, which is problematic. And we can also see that the unit stocks are dwindling a bit, which is really not good. So it's something we definitely need to take care of this time around, basically. And then we have fuel. Let's take a look. This is what I'm mostly afraid of. Let's take a look here. This is what we have, or what we receive. This is what they actually got. And this is even when they had kind of low or difficulties getting supplies, I think. Like asking, this is what they actually received. And maybe asking is even higher up. So yeah, this is probably going to go down next turn because of this one. I think I don't know. So we'll see. But it's going down. The trend is going down. And the problem is that we have political points for fuel is really expensive. So it's a problem. Let's take a look at unit fuel. So here we can see that again, we have requested this one, we have received this one. There is a difference between 40,000 here when it comes to fuel. And our units are getting less fuel than they had before. So there is a problem of receiving, basically. And that's it, I think, when it comes to that. We can take a look at these are the weather conditions. This is new supply coming in. This is the replacement that came in this turn, I think. I mean, there's just a very little yeah, it's like you get some, but kind of like a replacement card basically. Well, except for that, there's nothing to write home about. Let's take a look at the history then. So we have 340 steps, and we start with this one here. We have an unknown unit, and where are we? We are right now in Velsalmis over here, and we are pushing. So we have an unknown unit here. I think we had an unknown unit maybe here, maybe there. I can't remember, but somewhere around here anyway. But actually this one is the one that is unknown. Okay, so it's probably moving upwards. We'll see. Indeed. So this is the 106 Infantry Division moving. That's cool. Moving up there. Please get intercepted. Nope. And keeps on moving. We have the 14 Cav moving away from the spa area. Then we have, this is Champlon. This is Orthoville. This is the 2nd Panzer and the Panzerlehr division sitting right here. We have another unit, an unknown unit moving away. Then we have the 1st Infantry outside of Spa, west of Spa, moving away. We have Armor Division moving north, and this is Ardennes, and this is Mersch that we took. So he's moving, and he's moving towards Ardennes and Hobscheid. And moving actually up here. And then we get an aerial attack, 1 open blitz only. And this is the city, so no problems. And we repelled 6 out of 12. In here we don't have a city. And we lost a Jagdpanther, and we repelled, however, 9 out of 10, which is nice. And then we have an airborne regiment, 506 here, moving. This is Orthoville, and this is the one that got hit before, and he was sitting right there. So now he's moving towards us. Where is he gonna go? He seems to be going there. And here is Champlon, and I can't remember what that one is called. We have another unit here moving. Is that the one that was indicated first? It's an airborne unit moving called 506. Ah, it's over here. I see. So this is probably the one that we kicked before. And then we have Toad tank destroyer moving and moving out and moving in, perhaps, if it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. He doesn't know what to do. Then we have this one. No, it's not. That's ours. Reed. Where are we now? We are in Cibray, so that means Bastogne is up here. So these are one of the pesky ones. And the thing is that they have supply, I think even here actually, kind of low supply, but they've been running down southwest, and I'd like them to keep on running southwest, but eventually I think they will turn. Okay, so maybe this is actually when they turn. We're back at Orthoville. Here we have an unknown unit moving around. This seems to be Team Ross coming around. We have Team Price, and where are we now? This is... okay, so that's one of the pesky units. We have Martelange over here. We have Bastogne to the north. And he's moving away. They seem to be moving this way, which means it's actually up, maybe towards actually 101st HQ. That should be somewhere around there, helping them out. This is Mannheim actually, and here we have, let's see where we are. Yeah, so in here we have the Tiger 2, König's Tigers sitting in here, and these guys are the Fallschirmjägers, or I was gonna say, but the air, what are they called? Anyway, paratrooper units. I think it's 82nd, and we have another one here, whatever that is. Still an unknown unit, and this is north of Spa, moving away it seems. We have Spa here, we have Stoumont here, we have another unit in here, 16th here, which seems to be moving away. This one. Yes. And Team Fitzgerald, where are you at? Let's have a look. In here, Team Fitzgerald. So it seems like they're leaving Verbomont to us, which is very thankful. We have another unit moving around here, Verbomont, emptying that one. This is Hofaliz. This is 116th. We have an unknown unit sitting here that has left. 325 glider regiment moving away from 116th Panzer, or maybe towards us, I'm not sure. 325 moving away for sure. Joining. And then here is Spa. This is Stoumont, unknown unit over here. They're moving away here, consolidating, moving up, helping out there. We have Spa over here. We have infantry regiment moving up there. And then we have unknown units sitting there. Where is this? This is Stoumont area. So it seems like they're leaving there, going north. And here we have, this is Samri, and we have Manhai up here. These are 560s. And yeah, so we have units moving up this way actually, which is, I don't know if it's good. Then we get actually hit from behind from a higher elevation. We don't lose anything, but they lose 20 airbornes, greens and gliders and bazooka. Then we have Team Brown coming in here. This is Spa right there. Walker also leaving, it seems. 505. This is the Tiger 2 position right there. That's Trapon. Stoumont is up here north. It seems like they're leaving as expected. They seem all to be leaving here. 504. This is the 560. They're pushing forward here. And he seems to be leaving. Spa is here. Stoumont is here. We're looking at an unknown unit over here. Moving away. We have the 507 Airborne Regiment. This one is Vilsalm over here. So we are there. We have the Tiger 2 in there, and they're moving down. So they have emptied the airborne units over here, setting up a position here. So we'll see what happens with these guys here. Okay, and then we have Team Morgan outside of Spa. Where is he at? In here. Okay. So this one, we want to open this bridge next turn. We do have engineers working on that, or pioneers. So we don't want to have a lot of units here or here. But let's see what we can do. They get unfortunately intercepted and stays. We have an unknown unit moving somewhere around there. And this is, yeah, this is where we surround them. Stoumont is up, this is Trapon. So we have Ward moving away and away. Okay. And then we have 39th Infantry. This is Pollard. This is Spa down here. This is the northeastern part. And we'll see what happens here. It seems to be leaving also here. Maybe moving in here to meet this threat right there. We'll see. We have a tank battalion right there. This is in Rhein. And now there are 3 units in there. They get intercepted and stay. This is Ortheville. We have an unknown unit here. These are Lear Panzers and 2nd Panzer Division just north of Bastogne. So this is armored artillery moving away. This one we are at Montauban. So these are the 560s and 62nd Volksgrenadiers. Down here we have 116th Panzer Division. So we have an unknown unit moving away. Artillery. And emptying that canal basically. Here we have an unknown unit sitting here. These are again Spa, the northeastern part. This is Polleur. And artillery moving away. Here's another artillery battalion moving away. Probably artilleries that we hit previously. And then we have an unknown unit sitting here, I think. Yeah, so we could see an unknown unit here before. Or maybe we saw an AA unit. I can't remember really. But he's actually showing up on our road now. Let's see how far he goes. Not that far. We have an attack here. We don't suffer any losses. They suffered 20 losses. This is Ardennes. This is Fallschirmjägers together with an AA gun, a flak unit basically. So they're attacking here, which is a stupid thing to do because it's a city. And as you can see, they're weak or so. But they have to push through here because they don't have much of supply. So I can understand that. They decide to move away, move down there. And they move into Metzelt, I think. Or maybe not. Here we are also in the south. Down here is Arlon. And to the east is Merzig, or Mersch. I mean, this is Redange, and we have an unknown unit moving around. That could also be the same unit that was traveling before. No, it's not. It's a towed tank destroyer battalion right now. So he is moving away and positioned in a weird way and goes there. That's a nice position for him. That is also a good position because it's a city right there. But he decides not to go for that one. He goes up there, which is very vulnerable, and then away even. Here's another unit coming up here, and he moves around. Then we have Team Ford, which we have met many times before, it feels like. This Ford has run away from Mersch, but also Etzelbrück, I think, or maybe around here actually, outside of Beaufort. So he has been hit before several times. So he has been running away, but now he shows up. So that's interesting. And we have a lot of units in here to make sure that they are not able to cut this line down here with the 11th Panzer. And they decide to get intercepted, and that's it. We have the 60th Armored Infantry Battalion moving away, I think. Yes, indeed. And moving cross country. Moving and then moving towards these Fallschirmjägers and into the city, which is a good place to be at, but then decides to leave that one and come around somehow. And that's it, sort of surrounding this one, but they get intercepted and it seems like they actually got a hit there. This is again Redange. We have another unit here, Armored Infantry Battalion moving in. That's a nice place to be at. This is actually not bad either. But sitting between here is bad, and that's what they decide to do. We have a 507. So these are this is Trapon up here, this is Vilsalm. These two units were sitting next to each other here, and I was surrounding them with 18th Volksgrenadiers and 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division. So they're trying to move away here. I don't know if they have... I don't think they have a low number of readiness, so they probably can move quite far. But not when they get intercepted. They try to move away also, they succeed. So we have one that we can probably kill off. But the others, they're off. We have 501st Airborne Regiment moving around. This is Valois. These are one of the pesky units down in the south between Bastogne and Martelange, and they seem to be running away, and so are they, and so are not they. He's staying there, and he's gonna get killed for that. He will pay. So this is Noville right here. This is a lone unit. Hoffalis here, as you can see. We have moved away. So this one guy, right. This is the guy that was sitting here around here, and we hit him and we hit him with him. I don't think it's one strength points. I think it's more like 5, but we decided not to hunt for him because we couldn't find him and stuff, so we just went away. So we'll see how far he actually goes. That's it. We have 8th Infantry Regiment, and this is Martelange. So he was sitting right there, and now he's moving away. He gets intercepted. I don't know if he got destroyed or not. This is Petit Hallo. This is Trapon over here. This one was sitting here, I think, or maybe here. Yeah, probably here. And we were trying to hit him. I don't remember if I think I did use artillery here because they were like light forest or something. Now he's in heavy forest. See how far he goes. Actually, quite nice for him. We have Team Campbell outside Tavigny. These are the very few tank units still, or it's a tank unit with very few Sherman tanks inside, I think. We'll see how he gets out of this one. Actually goes into Tavigny and just tries to find some kind of supply far, far away. This is we getting hit. This as a unit. This is Trapon. And I can't remember what this is. I think this is an armored, not infantry, but artillery unit. But I'm not sure. And they hit this guy here, probably not seeing him. They have 20 rear areas and some mortars. So I guess it's a mortar unit. And no damages to us. There you go. Okay, so it was a heavy mortar unit. Yeah. We get hit here. This is Bissen, this is Bouvange, this is Redange. So we had a unit that was sitting here and together with this AA unit, and we get hit from a top, like a height up here. And that means we didn't know what they actually had in there. So it turns out that there are Sherman tanks in here. One loss, we didn't lose anything. But next attack, they do lose another one, and we lost some here, and they're able to push us away across the river, which is nice. And then they go back there, I think, and then they go away there, and that's it. We have Team Evans moving here. They were down here before. This is Marche, and they're moving away here, trying to find some kind of position. Actually moving in, which is weird, but sure, come to us. We have Task Force Standish, which we also have been beating. Evans moving in there. Oh, that's stupid. We have another unit here being surrounded, and this is outside of Rhein, I think, yes. So they don't have a lot of units there. As we can see, we didn't lose anything. They lost 5 Sherman tanks, 3 Sherman tanks, 2. They lost all of them. That's a fantastic thing. So the thing is, I was worried about whether they could hit this guy here, but they decided to go up here. Hang on, guys. Sorry, guys. So let's have a look. We will continue here then. Let's go up here. So we have Mont-les-Bains right here. And so this one is 116th area. We have a 508. This is in between. Okay, that's interesting. Then we have an artillery unit moving away from our 116th Panzer. Moving away quite easily. Then we have Vilsalm somewhere around here, I think. Oh, actually not. That's just the river, but we have that one over here. And this is Verbermont. So they are escaping here. That's the Tiger 2 sitting underneath there. So we have another one there. We have Team Mitchell showing up there and also leaving. This is northeastern part of Spa, right up here. So they seem to be evacuating here as well, but actually not. Moving in there and then back, move forward and in. So we'll see. Here's an artillery unit coming, maybe from up or maybe from down. We'll see. He moves away. He moves in here actually. Probably gonna try and help these guys here. We have another unit here, an infantry regiment. This is Orthovel. This is our 116th. This is Barton, and they're moving right there, actually approaching here, which is good in general, I think, for us. And they seem to be strengthening that one really a lot. The thing is that we have rather weak when it comes to readiness here, so they really need to rest because they didn't sleep during the night, so it's a bit unfortunate. Maybe we should just stand here and then hit them next day. We have 103rd. This is Spa up here. Again, we would like to see these ones dwindle down, but yeah, at least they got intercepted there. They seem to be moving one there. Let's have a look at that. No, there he's actually approaching, isn't he? Indeed. Strengthening, unfortunately, that one, which is terrible. And unfortunately, we make him stop there. This is the... What is this one? Yeah, that's Spa right up there. The northeastern part of Spa. And they seem to be adding things in there for some reason. This is 334. This is 116th Panzer. Moving away, I think. Here's another one moving away. He was sitting right there. Here is the engineering unit. So he's moving away. But he's actually moving in there. And then now the engineering movement unit close to Hofalice is moving away. So we can probably pursue him. And this is 560 Volksgrenadiers around here. We have an airborne unit moving around here. An AA there. Actually kind of surrounding us there. But we are going to get reinforcements there for sure. So it's going to be totally okay. This is Röttgen up here. We have James moving away from these ones here. These are the 277th and 326s, and these are the 12th Volksgrenadiers moving up towards open, and these one intercepting the Röttgen path. But James is moving away anyway. We have 119th. This is Rollbahn A up here. So this one is moving away here and leaving. And this is towards Verviers. This is Spa down here. And this is the northeastern part. This is where we have the, let's see here, 2nd SS, Das Reich, and some 12 SS units. But they're actually filling in here and down there. So there are 3 units in there now. But then they get intercepted there. And there's one leaving there, I think. And then Harry's coming up and going back. That's it. We have some combat engineers probably moving in somehow. And then there is another one coming up here, moving in there. Okay, and then moving away. We have Team Robinson moving down also. So that's not bad for us, I think. This is Röttgen. They were 3 in here. They had a tank unit in here. Now there's one leaving, which is good for us. I always like to have the units separated. And what else? This is Stormont right here. We have a unit moving in actually in here, which is, yeah, it's all right for us. Then they have one moving in towards us as well. I really would rather have them here than the ridge and heavy forest, of course. And they're emptying this one here, which is good for us. They're emptying here as well, from here to here. This is Stormont. This is Ortherville. This is Bastogne down here. This is Hofalice up here. We have an artillery unit sitting right there, moving away. Yeah, he was sitting here, and I was afraid that he was going to hit us when we made the daredevil move to try and take Ortherville, which was very successful. They're shuffling around units there, showing up there. And that's it. This is probably down south. Oh, no, these are the so-called pesky units that we are trying to follow and eliminate all the way down to the southwest or the west of Martelange. We have up here is Bastogne. So we have units moving away, which is what we would like to see. Now they're coming back, maybe because they do get supply there, I don't know. So we have an engineering unit coming back in here, and that's good for us because we can eliminate them. We have the 505 Airborne Regiment now all the moves have almost all been moved or made. This is Verbomont over here. This is the Tiger 2 sitting underneath there, and they're emptying this hex. Ortheville right here. There's an unknown unit up there. This is Röttgen up here. We can see an unknown unit here. Moving in, strengthening, maybe. And we have a major supply base right there. So this is the 99th. This is Spa right up here. They're emptying that one, moving away. 28th Infantry Division HQ, moving probably away, as it seems. The 1st Infantry Division from Spa HQ, moving probably away. We have the CCA 9th Armored Division moving probably away. This is Hauptscheid, this is Ardennes. We have units down here, which he should be afraid of. Which he's not, because he is going to Hauptscheid, yes, and leaving. Here's another unit. I don't know what it is. We'll see. And here we have another divisional HQ moving back and around. And that's it. That is it. Oh, you went back. Okay. So this is what we see right now. And we can see that this is kind of narrow when it comes to supply here. Really for them. So yeah, it's quite easily, it can easily be cut. So we can see that moving to Ardennes is possible this turn. So we'll see if we can make it. Can you make it? Yeah, you can even make it there. So we'll see. So now we're just going to go through all the positions basically to take a look and figure out what we are going to do or so on. So we can see here in Mersch that stupid enough Evans went back to take a look, and he's going to pay for that. And we can see that attacking him here is not great because it's across a river. Sure, we do have some units here, but it's not going to help us a whole lot anyway. But we do have units coming up from behind here. So that's going to help us, and we can always swing around if we need to. But yeah, these two are probably going to try and move up like that, and then this guy move almost up here. I don't know if how that's going to work, but maybe take this position right there so he can't cross so easily, at least. We'll see. Then we have a lot of units being spread out here. We have Chamberlain, we have Standish, we have Ford, and so on. They're not that strong by themselves. So hitting these guys really should not be a problem, I'm thinking. So that's, but they might actually have, like, that's a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 2-to-1 still 2-to-1 because we have a problem here. Okay, yeah, maybe not that easy then, because they do have tanks, and they do have tanks, so lots of tanks here. Let's have a look at this one. Well, that looks much better. So when they don't have tanks, it seems it's a lot easier. 10-to-1. So this one will be able to hit hard and just stay in the city, interrupting their supply. And let's have a look at the supply situation for them. As we can see, how are they doing? Are they not in supply? It seems like they're in supply here. Let's see here. No, they're not in supply, are they? Let's see if we can find some other units. That one's not in supply. How about these? Oh, we can't actually see the other units around here. Okay, this one is in supply. Okay, I don't think they are in supply actually. Let's have a look here. He's not in supply for some reason. Is that because... Oh my god! We have the frontier over here. Why is that? Because we don't have any units. Maybe that is because we have like units around here. I don't know. But it looks terrible for them. Even though this is theirs. Maybe they're they can use this one to supply their units, but it doesn't look like it. So they have problems for sure. For sure. Anyway, so that's that, and we should have like 1 or 2 units here, but we will be able to travel here, and we do have tank units being able to move even into Ardennes, so that looks good. All right, we'll see what happens there. And these are Marche units which will march towards this one and try and capture Evans, and Evans is in field snow, so we can use artillery. We have Werfers and stuff here, so he's gonna get killed for sure. What else? We have these Fallschirmjägers that will be able to take care of this guy here with an attack like that, an attack like that, maybe even an attack like this. So yeah, I think this one is gone. This one is sitting in a city. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, that's not good enough, so we'll move this guy down here. This one can also even participate in the attack, but that's not good, of course. So let's see here, he's sitting in a city as well. We do have artillery as well, so this one is gone for sure. And then we can move towards Ardennes. Even this one can actually get into Ardennes if he's lucky, but we'll see. We don't have any clue if there's anyone in Ardennes, and there probably is, so. And I'm in no particular rush there. Then we have Ardennes, we have Hauptscheid here. Could even move units up to, I thought, up to Hauptscheid. Well, you can, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Not a whole lot, and we can't see if anyone's in there really. So Ardennes is really where we're going to, what we're going for. Then we have these Fallschirmjägers here that just wants to, I think, well, we have these halts close to Martelange, and we should just push down here towards, I guess, Ardennes area. This one is situated in a nice place, but so are these guys, and they can move down, maybe take Melzert, which would be fantastic because that is an important crossroad right there. Yeah, these guys can move down towards here, taking Ardennes. We'll see. And then this one maybe down here, but we need to keep this flank also. Maybe we should just leave or put this one in Loftemont. We'll see. Or maybe Kaufmann can go there or something, but Kaufmann should really go to the west here. Then we'll fight these guys, see what we can do, and we can bring these ones maybe down, maybe to the west. All over 26 infantry. The other ones, they're going to cross over Ortheville here, and we don't actually see anyone around here, which is amazing. There's like no one here. So this one we really would like to go for, and the question is, it's really going at this direction, so this one is really not needed going in there, even though he could maybe to help out, but I don't know, we'll see. Then we had another enemy unit moving this way, I think, outside here like that. Maybe he's sitting in Amerloup. So the question is if we should try and attack that with some kind of unit, like this one probably. That's what we want to use them for. Maybe move that one forward also. What else? We have this situation which is kind of difficult. We can't really see a whole lot over here either. But we do see that we have some units here, and I wish I had Werfers, which I do, but they are out of supply pretty much. Let's have a look. Well, they do have some supply, but still. So it would be nice to be able to drive these guys in here and use them from here to hit these guys. I'll probably try and do that. This one can't really do that. Maybe go to the Givry. I don't know if there's anyone in here. I don't think so, but could be. So Maybe that's too dangerous. Are we sitting in the city right now? Yes, we are. So we could sit here and just fire. Can we? No, because these are 41s. But go to Longchamp and then fire 1, 2, 3. No, that's not going to be enough either. Oh well. So I guess... I don't know what we're going to do with this one. Just maybe drive down here then and then fire. We'll see. Figure out something. And yeah, I mean, that's it really. I mean, this one 4-1 is decent, especially after attacks with Werfers. This one is more difficult, of course. Yeah, it's not possible at all. But we can see that from here, we are at height 0 and they are at height 1. So we really need to move this one up here at height 1 as well. Possibly up here, but yeah, no. We need to move them up here for sure. And then we can go and attack these guys. But just looking at this one, it's a terrible, terrible odds right there. Because they are very, very strong. So we really need to get these ones down here. We'll see. It will be solvable. This guy here is really, really weak. So we'll be able to hit this guy for sure. We do have 2 units even, so no, not a problem at all. Maybe this one is the tank unit, actually, so it might not be that weak. I can't remember where the other one went, but he's probably like some units around here, and we're going to catch up with him. It's just a nuisance. 116th seems to be open here, so we can just keep on pushing here, I think. Try to take these cities and then move towards this highway up towards La Roche. And this one is gone, of course, I think. Right? Here you go. There you go. Yeah, so it will be killed off for sure, which is nice. It's a 23. And up here they have some unknown units here, which is difficult to see because they're in marsh and snow. So yeah, see if we can take Fratio and just keep on pushing. These guys are gone, aren't they? Stugs 6-1, yeah. These are gone. 8-1, 9-1, 12-1, and then we finish them off with 16, 23, 26, something like this, and they will be gone. So that looks good. Maybe pushed out here, but they're gone for sure. What else? Knittel could keep on investigating towards here. As long as it's open, he can see. 46 is fine. 0 is not so fine because we can't see across this height up here. But yeah, we'll see. And we also have this unit here that can creep and have a look. They escaped here, so we're gonna have to capture this one sitting here or here or something like that. That's what we're going to do. And then we had another unit somewhere around here that we have to take a look at, maybe use history to take a look at that. We have Stormont here, it seems to be fine. We have units here that have moved out and we need to pursue them basically. And try and hit this guy probably as well. And now we should be fine with the Tiger, right? Almost 91 is quite good. So we'll move this one forward and probably attack. Verbaumont, I think we will be able to take it this turn. I definitely think so. So that's going to be nice to be able to have that one cut this supply line over here. Up here, they're also gone like that, 4-1, but we also have other units in here that will help out, and then perhaps we can attack this guy as well. This one should be gone also. We have tank unit right there. Attacking this one is 3-1, and then 8-1, 13-1, and so on. Maybe not even use that one, but go 22. There you go. So that looks good. And then try and attack Jones as well if possible. Move this one up. Can't actually attack there, I see. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Maybe not even care about him, just move forward here and cut him off. Is he in supply? He's in supply, okay. But maybe cut him off like that, then we'll see. Up by Spa over here, we have a situation here which is problematic. They have 4 units in now in here, rather strong units also. This one is not as strong anymore. So, and that's where the bridge is. It's not terrible, I think. Let's have a look. See? That didn't help. That didn't help. But we should be able to break through, I'm thinking, especially when we have Verfus up here that can drive here, although they don't have any supply really, so I don't know. But we could drive this one down here perhaps, or just sit still like this. I like this ranged attack. It looks good, although it might not be, but still, that's the way to go. And then we'll attack here. And we do have now the Kampfgruppe of Wisliense, something Wisliesene maybe. And this guy now has 103 points, which is enough for a minor river crossing here. So he should be able to repair the bridge, exactly. So that looks good. So that we will be able to hit these guys. And also hit these guys from here will be difficult because of the -30. But perhaps it's going to be okay once you use like panzers. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, maybe it's going to be fixed a little bit with the bridge. We'll see what happens. But probably try to break through here and then attack like that eventually. But look at these guys. So we need a kind of a strong unit here of like 150 points at least. Not to be crushed. And maybe that's not going to be enough either. But because they have a lot of units here. We'll see. If we can bring to 300, that would be helpful. But we'll see. We do definitely have that. See, we have 900 in here. Plus these guys. So we should definitely be able to do something here. This turn, I hope. And what else we have? We have this situation up here. That's rather weak. Well, not really. So this might actually be problematic to attack. Could go up here with some units to attack in here. And we can't go up there, unfortunately. But yeah. That's already 1-to-1. Which is very, very good. We have Stugs 2-to-1. We have, what do we have? This one 4-to-1. So this looks fantastic actually. Stugs 5-to-1. That didn't help. Yeah. Well, 5-to-1 is still decent. And we can probably run up here to get it some kind of concentric attack as well. And we do have other units also. For sure, that actually can help attacking here. So this looks very good, for sure. Excellent. And then we have these guys up here. We don't see any enemies because we actually cleaned them up. Or out, so we're just gonna keep on going. Maybe we can go to High, but probably someone's in there already. These guys up here will just keep on going, and I think there's someone in there if I don't remember incorrectly. But this is very close to open, and if we can take this one, maybe cut these ones, maybe cut that one, then all of these ones will be gone. At the same time, there are not a whole lot of units here, but we'll see. Maybe there are units over here as well. So it's an important crossing to take. Open this one, of course, and especially this one. So yeah, interesting. Very close to Limburg. I never thought that I was going to be up here playing. Never. I was hoping to, at a late stage, be able to take Moncha at the, like, really just putting up a defensive barrier, but we have been very successful in how we've been playing. And let's finish up this one in here. I mean, it's just push here. We don't have a whole lot of units here. They have been destroyed, and yeah, it looks good for sure. Just move these guys up, hitting maybe some units up here. Röttgen, I think, is ours pretty much. We don't know if there are any more units in here. We can definitely now probe and try and take Röttgen, because if we take Röttgen, then this is going to be lost anyway. This is going to be lost this turn for sure, because really they don't have anything in here. Like, that's 3-1 right there even. So let's go concentric here. We go 6-1. We have yeah, what do we have? 10-1, 14-1. So these guys are gone already for sure. And after that, we'll be able to push in here and then attack here. So yeah, they're gone. How about this attack here? That's not gonna work, is it? Well, actually it might. But I go 2-1. It's not bad. 3-1 even. 3-1. Even that is, you know, quite good. So yeah, we'll see. But we should definitely be able to take Röttgen, I think. And this one's, I don't know how strong this one is, but this is what they think it is. And I'm going to like agree that this is probably gonna be quite easy. So we'll see. This one, I don't know, 5-1 even against these guys. That's crazy, crazy good. Sitting on the major supply base here. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say, oh, it's too easy. But really, I think, first of all, we're playing on hard mode, I think. Let's see. Configuration. Yeah, we're playing on hard. And I don't know if it's very hard and impossible or something like that. But this is the toughest I've been playing. But then again, I've only been playing the scenarios before this one. So this is a step up for sure. But yeah, I mean, we're doing really well. So yeah, and this is it, I think, for the enemy phase. So next turn, we are going to take a look at what we will do during this 1800 hours turn, basically, starting from the south and move up. Card-wise, we have 66 points. I don't think there is a need to go fuel or supply this turn. Really, it's no big. Basically, I don't think there is a new bridge we need to open, because I think we're good. We got this one, but we are going to try and deploy some depots or supply bases, basically, and we'll see how they work. Actually, I'll do that off cam to figure out how it works, and then I'll make the play, because I need to figure out and understand how supply works in a better way. So yeah, and that's it, really. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, and it's going to be really, really interesting on how this develops further. Okay guys, take care now. Bye.